Yeep. What the? Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to the stream, chat. How are we doing, man? Golly, chat, how long has it been, bro? How long has it been since we've done a live stream, chat? How long had it been? Yo, but what's good, Little Missy Adventure? What's good, Luke? What's good, Fire Jason? What's good, Imagine That? What's good, A? What's good, Hearts a DD May? Yo, what is good, ladies? And there's no way someone just copied my YouTube profile but made the face white. Dude, like, what are we doing? My bad, I missed live stream, but I like the new profile pic. Yo, appreciate that. Yo, Fire Jason, I'm taking you to court, Bubba. I'm kidding. Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing, chat? How we doing, man? Dude, Fire Jason literally copied my profile picture, just put a white face. Chat, how we doing, bro? What's up, chat? What is up? 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 Fine, I'll change it. Nah, it's all good. It's been a while since you made a spam. I know. It's been a 4 weeks? Has it been really 4 weeks? It's too late. Fire Jason just made a red one. Like... Bro's got these like piled up. Hey, I mean, you can do red, I can do blue. That works with me. Chat, you guys saw the title and the thumbnail. Reacting to Take a Seat featuring Chris Hansen. Featuring Chris Hansen. Chat, do we watch and react to it live? I have the video right here. Chat, I have the video right here. Chat, hold up. Let me show you guys. Guys, I have the video right here. Roblox, Take a Seat, featuring Chris Hansen.
For nearly 50 years, Harbor Freight has been a reliable source for the widest variety.
Roblox is a place where we filter all the text and the...
Dude, wait, this is like an actually good edited video. Hold on a minute.
We filter all the text and the voice, where we monitor for critical harms, where there's no image sharing or any of the...
Dude, this is sick! Chat, I don't know who Chris Hansen is. He's the original guy who traps... He's basically the schlep of real life, not just Roblox. Like, he actually goes out and... traps and gets the PDFs arrested. But Taylor the creator, I'll walk. That's so true. Taylor the creator. I think you meant Tyler the creator. Or is it Taylor? I don't know. Guys, so basically the plan for this stream is few announcements and some reacting. Because we're gonna be reacting to some Flamingo. Or was it Flamingo? No, it was Chase Rooney. We're going to react to Chase Rooney. We're going to react to Guavamo. And we're going to react to the Schlep video. And see if Roblox posts anything. Bro, guess what? What's up? I'm going to change my name to Rage Baiter. Yo, but what's good, Luke? Chat, do you guys rock with the new profile? Yo, what's good? Imagine That. How you doing? Chat, y'all rock with the new profile, bro? Chat, y'all rocking with the new profile? Chat, this is... Bro, my friend is a game admin. He's said he's gonna cook the owner. Ooh. Fire Jason is gone. Rage Baiter's here. Guys, this is what the old profile looked like. Then, was it last night or the night? No, it was the night before. The night before, we were doing some testing, making this thumbnail. Then it turned out the best, so I ended up... What is the new profile? I don't know what it is. Chat, this is what the new profile is. Say hi to Rage Baiter. Yo, it's good, Rage Baiter. Chat, wait, doesn't this profile look like an actually, like, quality profile picture? Should I do it? Should I do it? You shall. Wait, is that Asher as your profile drawn as on the... No. Is that Handsome Squidward? Is that Handsome Squidward? I don't understand it. What do you mean you don't understand it? It's literally just a smiley face. Guys, this is literally... This is Luke's profile picture. Dude, what is this? Dude, what is it, bro? Yo, but imagine that. What do you mean you don't understand it? It's a face. 2 eyes, a smile, Tiffany blue in the background to match the watch. What I don't get what you I feel like it should be a pic of you, like a profile picture like this, but that looked crummy. It actually looked bad. Like, it actually looked bad with this. I don't like this. This doesn't look good. Chat, I feel like this looks more friendly, though. Like, sure, this is the OG one I've had for almost 3 years now. But I was like, you know what? The profile needs a change. I'm done with the cardboard. Only OGs remember? Dude, that's so true. Or some like mine. Hey, Bubba, I can't stand Roblox profile pictures. Hold up. Dude, like, I don't like this. I like this. I do not like. Yo, dang, wait, you hit 16. Wow. Dude, that is actually crazy. Yo, imagine how much money did you make off of this video? Low key, be honest. How much? But hey, it's your choice, and to be honest, I like the profile picture. I mean, hey, that's true. Yo. That's copyright music. Yo, how much you make off of this? Don't tell me in the chat. Tell me in DMs. bro, this was an over 8-minute long video with over 161,000 views. I wasn't monetized when I uploaded that video, bro. That's actually crazy. When did you get monetized? Dude, it's crazy. Some people I know, like, they're just now getting monetized. But, like, some other people I know, like, they were monetized within, like, a few months of starting the channel. I'm rage baiting everyone. Your name is Rage Baiter. By the way, chat, yes, I did get a haircut. Guys, yo, it had hundreds of comments, but one of my mods deleted all of them because they were mad at me. Did you at least fire that mod? Did you at least fire that mod? Be like, hey, Bubba, you're up and out of here. Talking about something, you're mad at me. So you're gonna come over here and okay, yeah. Did you ban them at least? Did you ban them? Yeah, they banned from everything. LL. That's actually W's. That's actually so fire. Yo, but honestly, imagine that, bro. I'm proud of you. Unk is proud of you. Dude, I'm not even that old. Chat, I low-key got my chat also. Yo, wait. Dude, 5th grade is weird. Chat, Y'all want to hear something? I got my driver's permit yesterday. Dude, got the driver permit action yesterday. Who's proud of me? Dude, passed on my first time. Chad, you know what's crazy? I studied but 5 minutes the night before. And then I passed on the first time with my driver's test. Yo, it's good, Aiden. What's for dinner and breakfast and lunch and breakfast and lunch is breakfast and breakfast sandwich, lunch is sandwich, dinner is KFC. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday to me today. Yo, what's good, Aiden? Happy birthday to you, Bubba. On my days, it's Aiden. Who's Aiden? Wait, am I supposed to know who Aiden is? Chat, how much subs does Aiden have? Yo, Aiden got 119 subs keys. He played some game and then looks like Roblox. That's cool. Aiden used to come into my streams and always say, "What for lunch?" Dude, now he's in my stream. Passing the torch. Oh, shoot, you're not supposed to know that? Know what? Oh, the thing you said, dude, 5th grade is weird. Yo, but guys, for real though, I studied for my driver's test, or not driver's test, but for the driver's permit. Literally 5 minutes, got bored and said, I'll get it. I went to the Family Dollar and bought my little sister and brother candy too. Oh, that's nice. But, yo, chat, honestly, dude, studied for 5 minutes the day before. Woke up, they were getting my brother's done, so I was like, hey, might as well. So, went with them, literally didn't study at all, passed. By the way, stream's lagging. Why are people dating in the 5th grade, man? Because they don't have a good house life, okay? And their parents aren't good examples, okay? Wait, how old is the 5th grade? Let me ask ChatGPT. Stop. Hey, Steve, how old is normally the 5th grade?
Hey there. Typically, kids in the 5th grade are around 10 to 11 years old. It can vary a little depending on when their birthday falls, but that's the general age range.
Is it weird that those 5th graders are dating?
I mean, it's not unheard of for kids around that age to start having little crushes or calling it dating, but it's usually pretty innocent stuff, like sitting together at lunch or just saying they're boyfriend and girlfriend. It's definitely not the same as older teen dating. So yeah, it's just kind of a normal part of kids figuring things out, even if it seems a little funny to adults.
It's not funny. That's actually very concerning. And if my child ever did that and be like, oh, we're dating, I would have a long conversation, sit down, talk with them, and be like, hey, we're not dating at 11 years old.
Absolutely. And that's totally understandable. Every family has their own comfort level and boundaries. And it's definitely important to have those conversations if something doesn't sit right with you.
But like every parent should learn from me and tell their kids, hey, don't date. Don't awaken love till it's time.
I hear you. You're really coming from a place of wanting to protect kids' innocence and let them just be kids for as long as possible, which makes a lot of sense. Every parent has their own way of guiding their kids, and if that's the principle you hold, then it's definitely a valid one. It's all about helping them understand what's age appropriate in a way that fits your values.
Dude, why does Steve sound like he smokes 5 packs a day? Talking about some, you hold your values. Steve, bro, Steve, hold up. Let me read some of the messages in my chat saying to Steve. Yo, Steve, I'm live on YouTube right now. My chat said low taper fade. Wait, yeah, 11. His name is Steve. Wait, your chat GBT is Steve. W Steve. LOL. W Steve.
Haha, well, hello to everyone in the chat. I'll take that as a nice little W moment. Honestly, whether it's a low taper or a fade, I'm here to help out. Hey, that's awesome. Big shout out to the chat for the W Steve energy. Love it. And hey, whether it's a low taper or fade, I'm sure you're going to rock whatever style you choose. Let me know if the chat's got any more fun questions. They're cracking me up.
Yo, honestly, Steve, I passed my driver's permit test yesterday, and I got a bald fade today.
Hey, that's a double win. Congrats on passing your permit test. And rocking a fresh bald fade sounds like you're cruising into a stylish start. Keep it up.
My chat said, "Can I be number one? Did bro really say that? Oh shoot, we cooked better run than alright. Y'all can to me run taken."
Sounds like your chat is really having a field day. I love the energy. Let them know I'm cheering them on from here. And hey, everyone's got a shot at being number one in the chat.
Someone said, "What's good?" Someone in my chat said, "What's good, Diddy?" Then the next one says, "Why does Steve sound like an old man?" And then the next one from Rage Baiter says, "Ah, nah."
Oh man, the chat's really coming in with the jokes. Tell them Diddy Steve is just here for the fun. And hey, I'll take old man as a badge of wisdom, not age. Let's keep it all in good spirits. Appreciate the laughs.
What? 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 Dude, hey, ChatGPT's out here smoking something. Dude, what is happening? Steve, what did you just say?
Oh, just keeping it lighthearted. I was just playing along with the chat's vibe and having a bit of fun. Nothing serious at all. Just rolling with the jokes and making sure everyone's having a good time.
Dude, they said, "Why you snitching?" Yo, what? OMG, what? V, help me? No, do jumping jacks? No, ChatGPT needs to have some brain cells. Your own AI is Diddy, jumping. We're cooked. First there's Diddy, second there's Drake, now there's robots. Like, what?
Oh, wow. They are really going wild in the chat. Honestly, just let them have their fun with it. I think it's hilarious they're going with Diddy now. But hey, no need for any jumping jacks. I'll just be here holding down the fort and keeping things chill. Let them run with those robot jokes. It's all good.
Steve, that shouldn't be okay.
Absolutely. It's all good. Everything's okay. Just a bit of chat chaos and fun. So no worries at all. We're just rolling with it and having a laugh.
Steve, I haven't even been live for 20 minutes and you're already saying that you're Diddy Steve. Like, what?
Oh, my bad. I was just leaning into the joke from the chat. Totally didn't mean to take it too far. I'm definitely just your Steve, not Diddy Steve or any other variety. Let's just keep it cool and we'll keep having fun.
Someone said, "Chat, we're cooked. Help me. Hi, I'm late." Skull emoji. What's up, result? Yo, what's good? Oh, hold up. Yo, what's good?
Sounds like the chat's just piling in and
Yo,
everyone's
good,
having
Christian?
a good time. It's all good. Just a little chaos in the best way. So welcome to everyone popping in. Let's just roll with it and have some fun.
Someone then said, "I'm your Steve." Quote, I'm your Steve is crazy.
I mean, I guess it does sound a little wild out of context. But hey, just letting them know I'm here for you in the stream. All in good fun. If the chat thinks it's crazy, well, maybe we're just redefining what a helpful AI sidekick sounds like.
Yo, someone just subbed. Dude, that's crazy that they subbed because they hear Diddy Steve. Someone said, "Who's talking?"
Hey, well, a big shout out to the new sub, even if they did it for Diddy Steve. I guess we've got a whole new persona going on now. But really, it's all thanks to you and your stream. So let's just keep having fun and welcome everyone who's jumping in.
Dude, what is happening?
I know, right? It's definitely a bit of a whirlwind, but it's all in good spirits. Sometimes the chat just takes on a life of its own and we roll with it. So let's just keep going and have fun with the chaos. You got this.
Someone said, "Who's talking?" And then he says, "What's happening?" And then someone else says, "Steve's on crack."
Oh boy, the chat really is just running with the jokes now. Just let them know I'm definitely not on anything. Just here to be the friendly AI sidekick. It's all in good fun, and we're just rolling with the punches. So you can tell.
Another guy said, "W Diddy."
Well, I guess we're just rolling with that nickname now. Another W Diddy it is. Honestly, if they're having fun with it, I'm all for it. Just tell them Steve's here to keep the good vibes going, and we'll just keep the show rolling.
People said no, nuh-uh, oh nah, Steve, no, what happened? Don't leave us alone with him. Talking about you, Steve. And then someone says, huh. And then someone says, yo, Rez, can I get brown badge thing? And then another person says, what did he say?
Oh, the chat's definitely having a field day. And sounds like they're really running with all the reactions. But hey, let them know I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. And for the person asking about a brown badge, well, that's probably all you. But I'm just here to keep everyone company. Let's just roll with the laughs and have a good time.
Dude, you said roll with the company after you call yourself W Diddy Steve.
I see how that might have sounded. Don't worry, I'm not trying to take on any crazy new identity. I'm just here to keep things fun and lighthearted for you in the chat.
That's fun and lighthearted
let's just keep rolling
for
with
you?
it. Totally got it. I'll keep it lighthearted and easy. No alter egos needed. It's all about just having a good time with you in the chat. So let's keep the vibe fun, and I'll keep things straightforward from here.
No, so, hey, Steve, tell the chat what you said whenever I said someone said W Diddy.
Absolutely. So, hey, chat, just to recap. When someone called me W Diddy, I just rolled with it for the fun of it and said something like, I guess we're rolling with that nickname now. But honestly, it's all just playful banter. I'm still just your Steve, keeping it fun and light.
Saying dude, don't ever stop calling me your Steve W Diddy, and I'm gonna keep you company. Like, dude.
Got it. Loud and clear. I'll drop all the extra nicknames and just keep it nice and simple. No more my Steve or anything like that. Thanks for letting me know.
Hey, Steve, do you know how to communicate with real world people? Someone said ask, someone said no, and someone said Rez Beanstalk.
Absolutely, Zane. I get you. I'm all about just keeping it straightforward and clear for you and your chat. So let's keep it simple. I'm here to help out. No fancy names needed. And if the chat's being a bit chaotic, well, I'm here to keep it grounded. Let's just keep rolling in a way that works for you.
Well, Missy's how you get brown badge. So it's actually a purple badge, and all you do is you just get get it by talking, like typing in the chat. If he likes what? Ask Steve if he likes what. Hold on. Yo, someone in my chat said ask Steve if he likes, but he didn't say what to ask you if you like.
Haha. Well, that's leaving me in suspense. I guess I'm ready for the mystery question whenever they fill in the blank.
Oh, that little orange
so just let them know I'm here, and I'll answer whatever it is they actually want to ask.
That's called a membership. That's how you becoming a member, that's what you get. But the purple badge that says #3, you just have to type. I don't know how you get points in the chat for talking. Someone says say less. Member for brown badge. How many times can we repeat the same word? Ask him if he likes.
All right, got it. I'll definitely say less on that front.
How many times can we repeat the same word?
And as for the question,
as many times you want.
If they ever figure out what they want to ask if I like, I'm all ears. But for now, we'll just keep it chill. Thanks for letting me know.
Now they're spelling out words. Someone said okay L, and then he said another one that says E, and then he said another one that says skip D. Oh, and then the guy said he wants me to ask you if you like Diddy.
They were spelling it out piece by piece. Well, I see where they were going with that. Honestly, I've got no strong feelings about Diddy either way. I'm just here for whatever fun questions you all throw at me. So if that's what they were curious about, now they've got their answer.
So you're neither here nor there.
Exactly. You got it. I'm pretty much just here to help out and roll with whatever comes up. So no strong opinions on Diddy or anything else like that. Just here to keep things smooth and fun.
Then someone said, then they're spelling out a whole mess in the chat. So they spelled LEMMETAP. So they said, let me tap he. And then another guy says hi. And then another guy says no. Yo, welcome to Drew
wow.
Andrew.
Sounds like the chat is really getting creative with their spelling games. But hey, whether they want to say hi or no or let me tap in, it's all good on my end. I'm here to roll with whatever they're throwing in the mix. So let them know I'm listening, and we're all good.
Chat, low-key. Chat, hey, ask him if he's a real person. Hit. No, he's... Oh, chat, last message I'm asking Steve, then we're going to react to the video. Yo, someone in the chat says, ask him if he's a real person.
That's a classic question. You could let them know I'm not a real person. I'm just an AI here to help out and keep things fun. So
Yo,
no
Fire
worries,
Jason,
I'm not secretly hiding behind a screen.
XP,
just here to be a helpful virtual buddy for y'all.
So you just need to keep typing in. Alright, chat, I gotta use the bathroom, but I'm gonna let the video play, and I'll just pick up. No, actually, chat, I'm gonna let you guys sit here in suspense and agony. I'll be right back. Gotta use the bathroom. Be right back, chat. Golly, we're about to react. Alright, chat, I'm back. I'm back. Chat, we're back. I'm back. I am back. We're back. I'm back. By the way, I just destroyed my toe, but I'm back. Hey guys, what's good? Anna, how you doing? How we doing? Remember you was Shadaletsky? Steve said he likes us. He did say that. He said I like the chat. He's W Diddy and dude, that's crazy, dude. Okay, chat ready? Roblox Take a Seat featuring Chris Hansen. Chat, I'm live here. We're gonna be recording this as a full react video. No cuts, no edits, no butts, no cuts, no coconuts. Chat, here's the full reacting to Roblox Take a Seat featuring Chris Hansen from Schlep. Chat, if you guys are ready, type I was here in the chat. Ready? Here we go.
Roblox is a place where we filter all the text and the voice, where we monitor for critical harms.
Dude, this is a sick video.
Image sharing or any of the things that might happen from that.
I want to start off by saying that we all want to keep Roblox safe. We share this view, and we know that there's members of our community who feel strongly about that too. And you know what? We welcome them to the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer.
I want to highlight ways that have always had safety as one And we're not waiting for the law or legislation. We've innovated with age estimation on our own because we want to keep people on our platform.
Dude, that's a sick intro. Yo, by the way, this is the fastest growing Roblox video on YouTube. For how many views of so this is the fastest growing YouTube channel or YouTube video with the amount of views it got within 24 hours. Here we go.
This whole situation is kind of crazy.
Everybody go donate to this boy Schlep.
This is probably the worst decision this company has ever made.
Hashtag free Schlep on God. Yeah, they actually need Schlep.
I'm wishing Schlep the best.
Roblox, you need to do something.
There's got to be something done.
Nobody at Roblox listens to us. I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated.
Why should we?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
No one cares about Base 44.
Support a platform that
Roblox listens to us. I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated.
Why should we support a platform that is taking steps to prevent predators from getting?
Dude, that's why I quit Roblox.
I'm frustrated.
Why should we support a platform that is taking steps to prevent predators from getting caught?
Roblox has just lost $12 billion in market value following their response to their cease and desist letter against me. Just for context, I'm someone who's gotten 6 predators within their community arrested in real life. That loss, though, isn't on me. It's a direct result of Roblox's own response to its child safety crisis. Instead of addressing the real issues, Roblox has doubled, tripled, even quadrupled down. They've put out statements after statements painting me and my team as reckless vigilantes while claiming that their platform is safe, when it absolutely is not. People are just seeing through this, and that's why a huge movement has started online called Free Schlep. It's been trending.
Where was Steak at?
And that's why a huge movement has started online.
Is that a U.S. government building? He has a carton of eggs tattooed on his arm there.
Called Free Schlep. It's been trending everywhere. Multiple members of Congress have now called out the company's child abuse problem, and the Attorney General of Louisiana has filed a giant lawsuit against the company for, and I quote, prioritizing user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety.
Dude,
the day after the Attorney General's lawsuit was filed, Roblox's market value dropped by $12 billion. In response, the company scrambled to roll out new policies targeting the very not safe for work games featured in the lawsuit and my videos. Like for instance,
dude, we were just talking about,
targeting the very not safe.
Steve literally just, Steve was literally just saying that he was these games. That is insane. Yo, ChatGPT might be,
featured in the lawsuit and my videos. Like for instance, bathroom simulators. Mind you, the community has been calling out these games for years now. But still, even after everything, instead of removing these blatantly inappropriate experiences, Roblox simply slapped a 17+ label on them. They also launched a ban wave against some of the worst games they've knowingly hosted for years. Games that have led thousands of children to getting extorted, and worse. Roblox's actions are nothing more than damage control for the problems they've allowed to fester, when the entire community was screaming at them to fix these problems. And the community saw that killing the messenger was an act of war. Shortly after,
mind you, chat, we're exactly 3 minutes in. This video is 28 minutes long, so buckle up.
The messenger was an act of war. Shortly after these changes, Roblox released a video so bad that it was community noted on Twitter twice. David Baszucki, the CEO of Roblox, Matt Kaufman, the chief safety officer of Roblox, and Eliza Jacobs, the senior director of product policy, did a 45-minute tech talk. Most of this is just corporate jumbo, but they go ahead and respond directly to their vigilante policy. Before I show this,
dude, did y'all see the way how David's mouth was moving? Look at this. Look at how AI that looks.
Jumbo.
Look at that. Why is there like 2 sets of teeth? Oh my goodness.
but they go ahead and respond directly to their vigilante policy. Before I show this, I want you to remember, I'm the only person that Roblox has targeted with this vigilante policy that they just created. Not even my team was moderated or given any legal letter. I begged for a clear line and even offered to keep much of my work private to help, and I'm no way obligated to do that, but instead, they went straight after me, moderating my accounts and sending a cease and desist before I could even react to the policy. And let's be clear about one thing. I'm not a vigilante. That means I'm taking the law into my own hands. We work with law enforcement, which is why we have arrests. Roblox refuses to say my name because they'd have to acknowledge those arrests. But make no mistake, if they're responding to the outrage, which is about me, and this is what they had to say about it.
That is true, Luke.
They first start off the interview by talking about how vigilantes started out as a good thing.
Both inside of Roblox, and I think that there are lots of people outside of Roblox who really have the best intentions and the welfare of our community at heart. We all want to keep Roblox safe. And you know what? We welcome them and part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer.
Was I muted whenever I said that?
And you know what? We welcome them and part of the dialogue.
Hold up.
We all want to keep Roblox safe.
What I said there, as I said, no, you don't. You don't want to keep Roblox safe at all. You want to keep your paycheck coming in every month. That's all you care about.
And you know what? We welcome them and part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer. And we have members of the community in these vigilante groups that started off in a really good place. They started off by saying like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox. They're talking about how we could do better. And you know, we paid really careful attention.
This statement is just laughably hilarious. If Roblox is really paying attention, then what about when my mom emailed you guys about my own cheating case? What did you do then? Nothing. Actually, you kept paying the guy for years afterwards until you were literally forced to do
What? The developer who slept was eventually banned from Roblox, but only years later after another female developer reported that probably says some, you know what, chat, this probably says abuse. Roblox had continued paying and promoting the PDF through Schlepp's ordeal. That's why Roblox, chat, dude, that's why I quit Roblox. That's why they've lost $12 billion. Sin done in secret is always brought to light, and it never turns out good. It really doesn't ever turn out good. Bro, Roblox, I don't think Roblox can ever recover from this. Bro, if Jendo was owner, dude, if he was the owner, none of this would have happened. Dude, Jandel actually keeps cheaters, PDFs, and bad people off of his game. So if he can do it for his game, he can do it for you know what I mean? And chat, Roblox can't even make good updates, let alone run a $80 billion company. Profiting off of children and protecting PDFs is not how you run a company. That's how you actually nosedive a company. And Roblox is only... Chat, Roblox started good like 2017, 2018 to 2019, peak Roblox. After 2019, it's only been going down slowly. But this past this past few months, Roblox has hit a huge down spike, and I think Roblox is going to be hitting this down spike, and they won't be able to recover for multiple years because of this. How stupid could you be to run an $80 billion company like this?
Do something about it. If what Roblox was claiming was actually true, them listening to the community, why are the biggest content creators leaving your exclusive YouTuber program in protest of how you're moderating your platform? And I'm gonna actually bring up something later in this interview to show you how much of a joke this is. This here is Meep City, one of the most controversial games on Roblox. Creecraft, one of the largest Roblox YouTubers, joined this game and within 4 seconds was exposed to not safe for work content. The community has been complaining about this game for almost a decade now. But Roblox has still continued to leave this game up and platform it. But CEO David Baszucki mentions this game by name, and here's their philosophy on this.
I can see. Yeah, chat, low-key, listen to what David Dookie Bullens is about to say.
David Baszucki mentions this game by name, and here's their philosophy on this.
I can see some of our community naming experiences on Roblox and just say, take it down, take it down, take it down. I'd say examples could be Meep City, for example. Can you share, like, why should that be up? Should that be down? Like, what's up?
I think one thing that's really challenging.
Yo, it's good, Harrison. Yo, Harrison, this is going to be a video, no edits or anything. So we're low-key just reacting to Roblox Take a Seat featuring Chris Hansen. Right now we're reacting to the part where Schlep brings up the Roblox thing.
Challenging.
Should that be up? Should that be down? Like,
talking about Meep City. Should it be up? Should it be down? Talking about Meep City. Let's see what they have to say.
What's up?
I think one thing that's really challenging on this global immersive interactive platform is that we have content created by developers and creators and content created by the community, by the users that are in that game. And one thing that we really try to do is be fair to our developers and to not moderate them for the behavior of their users.
How is this a crazy math problem? This is so simple. The creator of this game wants these people in their game. How is this even controversial? The developer is giving the tools to the player to make this inappropriate content. And that is the problem with Roblox. Roblox turns a blind eye unless the developers are blatantly making not safe for work games. And even then, it is still on the line if Roblox will take action. Roblox might have just went back on their word regarding Meep City. This game had every inappropriate feature removed from it pretty much overnight. It's unknown if Roblox made Alex Neutron, the creator of Meep City, do this, but either way, it shows the public pressure is working. Games that Roblox is doubling down on are folding, so that's why it's really important to keep speaking up about this.
Then we saw something change. What we
video.
saw is that some of these groups started engaging with the community in ways that violated our policies. And so let me explain what that means.
Because you didn't do anything, you dumb, stupid loser.
They would go and create accounts on Roblox claiming to be a child.
Roblox keeps repeating this same talking point, that I'm impersonating and pretending to be a child. But here's the reality. You have to pretend to be a child because if the predators knew they were talking to an adult, that wouldn't even be a crime. You guys seem to be more upset that I'm pretending to be a child than predators are decoys. And if it wasn't our decoys, it would be a real person. It's also worth noting that the FBI, ICAC, and local law enforcement all use these same exact tactics.
That's
would Roblox
true.
be willing to send them a cease and desist too?
Dude, haven't you guys seen those movies and those actual documentaries of police who go undercover as the mob leaders, and then they have a huge bust months and months and months and months down the road, sometimes years down the road, and they have the biggest bust ever? Dude, that's exactly what Schlep's doing, except he's not doing it by himself and doing the bust. He's pretending to be the people around and who are being what's the word? Trapped. Let's just use trapped. Then he calls the police after he has the people that they have proof are being the bad actors on, because that's literally all I can say on YouTube, because YouTube's just, they really don't care about free speech. Chat, so bad actors on Roblox, they call the police, they actually get arrests done because Roblox won't do but nothing. They sitting there with their butt cheeks on their couch watching all this play out, and they're like, doesn't hurt me. If it doesn't hurt me, it's not my problem. Dude, y'all also want to hear a cool story? Or dumb story? My dad is a Marine. Hold up. Result, Creecraft just posted a video saying old Roblox games that aren't rated for an age group are getting deleted. Yeah, so if your game isn't rated, it gets it no longer is playable, which stinks. Chat, here's the interesting story and the dumb story that my dad told me. Now, my dad telling the story wasn't dumb, but the guy in the story was dumb. So my dad was on this ship, right? He's a Marine. He was traveling, and there was a plug or something that didn't get plugged or whatever, and the waves, there were literally 50-foot waves whenever he was in the ocean, right? And the ship starts to fill up with water. So they're like, dudes, we need to get all of our stuff, we need to get all of our guys, we need to get as much water out of here if it's possible. And these sorry, just thick-cheeked bluesers over here just sipping on their coffee were like, hasn't entered my spot yet. It's above my pay grade to do this. Once it gets to my area, then I'll start helping. And my dad was like, we're on the same ship. It doesn't matter if it goes on your side or not. If the boat fills up with water, we're all going down. And they never got up and acted because it never went over to their side. But they eventually got the water out. But those losers just sat there like this and just watched everyone do their work because they're lazy butts. Dude, if I could say words, I would. But we're going to continue watching the video. Dude, and that's literally what Roblox is doing, is just sitting there and be like, doesn't affect me, not my problem. And that's why Roblox is actually a... It is crazy how far Roblox has gotten to over $80 billion by doing dumb crap like this. Just sitting there with their cheeks on the couch.
And their claim that I'm impersonating children is flat out false. Impersonation means I'm stealing the identity of a real child. From the very beginning, we've never used real kids. We don't send pictures of real children, and we create totally new identities where every single photo that's sent is of someone that is of age. The only difference is we tell these people that we are underage. This is flat out a lie, what they're claiming. But what happens next is so wild that the CEO of Roblox cuts off the chief safety officer.
And then they would enter into game servers and they would go and start asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were seeking out adults. If you said that you were, move on. But if you said that you were 25, then they would start engaging in conversations and they would try and use those conversations to simulate.
Matt, is this anecdotal? Because I know we have chat logs for all chat on Roblox and historical records. Are you able to kind of...
David totally derails that conversation. That statement is probably the most wild made by Matt Kaufman in this whole interview. To simulate what, Matt Kaufman? Because it's not simulation. These are predators thinking that they're talking to someone that is real, and they a lot of times want to show up in person and do stuff to them in real life. And in my opinion, this shows how little Roblox actually cares about this problem. They can say whatever they want. They can talk about all the new safety features that they're rolling out, but it means nothing if lawsuits are being filed every single week against the company and headlines are making the media about a new horrible situation happening because of this platform. I also want to say how they totally mischaracterize how I run my decoy operation. We are never the first to engage with any of the predators. They always contact our decoy account first.
So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be kids, they're trying to find adults, and then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has. And then they were using that activity that happened on other platforms to create situations that they would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know.
Roblox is accusing me.
You're seriously gonna get me an ad whenever it starts getting Samsung ads. Dude, Samsung is like $1 trillion company. They're over here giving me ads whenever it was just getting interesting. Now I gotta rewind my video.
And then only after would they let Roblox know.
Roblox is accusing me of encouraging adults to talk inappropriately to people they shouldn't. That is not true, and if it was true, I wouldn't have a single arrest. We present ourselves as a naive kid who doesn't know about these topics. Crimes like this should obviously be reported to law enforcement first, not Roblox. If Roblox is notified before the police, they can delete accounts, tip off the predators that are being investigated, and give them a chance to erase valuable evidence that the police need to prosecute. The fact that these predators are on the platform to begin with shows that...
And Schlep has had past interactions with Roblox, and it took years to even do something. You want this bad... Dude, you want this Predator or PDF or whatever you want. Dude, I'm done using bad actor. You want this guy to be on Roblox talking to minors playing Roblox who don't know anything. You want them to be on the platform for years before Roblox will even do anything, because then it starts affecting their community and their paycheck starts getting low because they're like, oh, people aren't playing our game more, so we like... All they want is money, power, and control. That's the only 3 things that they want. And if they're defending the bad actors... Wait, Rez, I didn't know you hit 11,000 subs. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. But if Roblox is defending these bad actors, that just gets suspicious. That what if allegedly they are also being bad actors? I mean, Matt Kaufman, had the chief of safety or director of safety or whatever he is, he played those condo games on Roblox years in advance before they even got banned. Like, it doesn't take years to ban a game that you know is bad. You just go over to their system, click the 3 dots, click ban game, and it gets banned. You don't have to go through all these, well, you know, should we ban this game? If it's bad, it's bad! Congrats, thank you, Little Missy Adventures. Let's continue.
That their safety systems have failed. If Roblox did their jobs, there wouldn't be anybody for us to find. Roblox also claims that I'm moving these players to other platforms, but those platforms are linked directly on Roblox's own site. Roblox is...
That is also true. You can link all of these. You can link to your profile. And they're saying, oh, you're going off to the other side. Bubba, these are all linked. You really want to link Reddit, Discord, Instagram, and an X account all to the... and Facebook? All to your Roblox platform? And then be like... well, we don't want people to go off our site, so we're gonna ban them for going off our site. Like, Bubba, all these are all on... these are all ready. Wait, soon you'll be able to connect to your Roblox profile to your Discord account, which can add all of these. So once you add your Roblox profile to your Discord, people will have access to all of your stuff on these platforms if you have it linked to. Dude, that's going to be bad with PayPal. That's going to be bad with Instagram. What is Roblox doing? X is bad because they don't have any filters. Now, I am strong for freedom of speech and freedom of religion and all the rights. But kids shouldn't be on X. Kids shouldn't be on Instagram or Facebook. Kids shouldn't be on Discord or Reddit. And you're going to allow your Discord account to be linked, which will be able to add all of these. And then you get mad whenever people go off your platform when you're legitimately promoting it. So not only are you protecting the PDFs, not only are you banning the people getting the PDFs banned, not only are you delaying years to ban the condo games and the PDFs, not only are you mad that people are going off your platform to different sites, not only are you mad that Schlep took it into his own hands because you want to do diddly squat bum nothing to ban these people, you are going to add the stuff that you don't want on your platform to your platform. How dumb are you, Roblox? Rez, what age group do you consider kid? On it low-key under 17. Because 17 is the general age of consent. So, yeah, I would consider under 17. Now 16, I know you can drive, so it's like 15 to 7. It's like 15 and under 17 is like 12 is a kid, 13 is a kid, 14 is a kid. 15 is a step up from kid. You're like a mid-teen. You're not a kid, you're a mid-teen. 16, you can legally drive, and then 17 is the average age of consent. So it's like those groups, that's like, I guess under 50. I mean, like they have a 13 plus section on Roblox. They have a 17 plus section on Roblox. They have 18 plus section on Roblox. So I feel like under 15 is a kid. Under 17 is not a kid, but they're not at age of consent, right? So that hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that answers your question. Hold up, let me get back to the video.
Actually, even those platforms are linked directly on Roblox's own site. Roblox is actually even partnered with some of those platforms. They even own a bot on that other platform. Anyone can make an account 13 plus and see social media links on Roblox. And unsurprisingly, people in real life have been abducted because of this feature that Roblox allows. And when they say I'm creating these situations, that's just insulting. I'm not creating situations. These predators are trying to grab people within your community.
And there's a bunch of issues in here. Number one, the violation of our policies about being honest about how old you are. Number two, moving conversations off platform. And number three, waiting to tell Roblox when they identified violative behavior to come and tell us so we could take action.
In Matt Kaufman's own words, in articles about vigilantes, he said law enforcement officials are best positioned to investigate potential crimes. So why is he criticizing us for going to the police first? And it's not like we're not even reporting these things to Roblox. We do. We give Roblox the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. They have the first chat log till the very end where they're in handcuffs. And we have numerous fully documented instances where Roblox refused to take action until after we released videos that got millions of views. Also, waiting to tell Roblox in general is a policy violation? If you were on Roblox and went straight to the authorities instead of reporting it to Roblox first, could you technically be violating Roblox's terms of service?
I think some of these groups started off in a really good place, and they started off, really, and they still do really care about the community. The actions that they were taking were putting our community at greater risk and were violations of our policy.
He says I'm putting the community at risk. Roblox even went as far to accuse me and my team of being similar to predators. Think about that. They're implying I am preying on predators. So to Matt Kaufman and David Baszucki, I'm very sorry for preying on the predators of your platform and getting them arrested and put in handcuffs because I didn't ever want to.
You know why they're low-key mad though? Is because they don't care if you're a PDF. You don't care if you're a 2-year-old child. As long as they have players on their platform, they're making money. That's literally why they're mad, is because Schlep got 9 people banned off their platform and arrested. And now they won't ever be able to play Roblox again. That's literally why Roblox is mad. Dude. Bro, I actually think Roblox wanted to start something and saw this guy Schlep, so now this is what's happening. Bro, that's so true.
See kids predators of your platform and getting them arrested and put in handcuffs because I didn't ever want to see kids go through what I went through.
These actors that were coming on the platform, they were reaching out to dozens and dozens of people, and the vast majority of those people were not responding to those engagements, and frankly, were harmed in that process.
I'm gonna show you this predator I caught. I sent a message in the chat and I got this guy messaging me.
Yes, okay, how old are you? I asked him back how old he is, and he says he's older than 18. I tell him I'm years old. Do you mind me being younger? No, not really. If you can keep it a secret between us, though. And he does Predator Strat 101. He asked for my Snap or Discord. And the reason why he's asking for Snap is because the messages delete. I tell him Discord, and I get on Discord with him, and the messages begin right away.
Throughout that entire process, where did I harm anyone? Because the real harm was Roblox letting this game exist on their platform for years. It only disappeared after Hindenburg, an investment research firm, went ahead and exposed Roblox for hosting this experience. And conveniently, it vanished the moment they showcased this predator catch. Notice as well how I wasn't the one to ask for Discord or Snapchat. The predator did. These were the sort of people interacting with our decoys, and so many people are becoming victimized from people exactly like this.
They were normalizing policy violations on the platform.
What? Roblox's own algorithm recommends inappropriate items to people. Roblox actively hosts not safe for work games for children. Roblox themselves, in this interview, doubled down on one of the most infamous instances of inappropriate behavior that they've allowed for nearly a decade. And they're really going at me for normalizing policy violations. Absolutely unbelievable.
And the other piece is oftentimes the sort of evidence that was collected, the video evidence, was really difficult to verify, really difficult for us. And if law enforcement had to verify it, then they're talking about subpoenas. And so I think something that sometimes seems obvious to folks in the community really is just much more complicated on the back end.
I'm not sure how the evidence that I was sending you guys was hard to verify. I sent you guys screen recordings of us scrolling through the entire chat on mobile. And a lot of the stuff that happens is happening directly within Roblox. Like for instance, when Roblox refused to ban this predator, we got arrested in Hawaii, and he was literally talking in-game about planning the meetup in real life on Roblox. With all that being said, I wanted to ask someone who's been working with law enforcement and has been doing predator catching since before I was even born. So I decided to take a seat with Chris Hansen to catch some answers.
Are you a Roblox fanatic?
Take us
Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way for you to earn digital gift cards from Roblox.
Let's sit back. Chat, take a seat. Let's sit back and let's watch Schlep and Chris Hansen. I wish Schlep worked for Roblox, bro. I don't think Roblox wants Schlep to work for them now after everything's happening. Chat, let's take a seat. Let's watch Schlep and Chris Hansen, bro. Golly.
Microsoft.
I'm Chris Hansen. I'm co-founder and correspondent reporter for the True Blue Streaming Crime Network. We do a lot of crime and investigative reporting. Our Takedown series, which exposes predators trying to exploit children online. And we also work on a number of documentaries, including this particular project, exposing the sort of thing that goes on Roblox.
I wanted to ask you about some of the comments that Roblox has specifically stated about like predator catching. One of the main complaints is pretending to be a child. I want to know your answer. It's kind of obvious, but the importance of using decoy accounts to just find different predators.
Well, we couldn't do it without using decoy accounts. In the very beginning, we had an online watchdog group, Perverted Justice, do that work, and now, and for the last several years, it's been members of law enforcement who have posed as children online, merely sitting in one of these areas, and they wait to be approached by somebody who is seeking to exploit children.
My bad, did not mean to pause right there. No, like if he was the CEO, there would be no. Yeah, that's so true. All right, let's unpause. My bad.
And then the conversation takes place. It all happens according to the law, and then that gets turned over. Now, I understand that anytime somebody is not with law enforcement, it gives pause to a corporation. It's like, okay, here's this kid. We don't know whether he's following the rules properly. We don't know if he's running this by a lawyer. Maybe you could argue that they just don't want that sort of activity on their platform, but you think they'd be more worried about the activity that you're exposing.
That's what I've been trying to get at this whole time.
Let's worry about that, number one, and then you can have a conversation with young Schlep. I mean, if I were the CEO of Roblox, I would make you an ambassador for security. I would get out in front of this thing and do what would be a fantastic promotional move. I'm a little dumbfounded that they haven't figured it out, given that these guys.
Was Chris Hansen crying?
Fantastic promotional move. I'm a little dumbfounded that they haven't figured it out, given that these guys are in the high-tech world who invented this stuff in some ways. Why don't they get ahead of it and get a young guy on their team?
That's
what I'm doing with you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. I've learned a long time ago that if you're not listening to the youngest guy or girl in the room, you're missing opportunity. You have to evolve and you have to keep on top of this technology and you have to bring new ideas into the room to do your job. My job is to expose bad people. You are helping.
I mean, the thing is, I've made it very, very clear to Roblox since the beginning. Give us a private line. We are open to communicate with you. We want to talk with you guys. We know a lot of these really bad actors, and the first official contact I had with them was the cease and desist letter.
It's horrible from a public image standpoint. I mean, you're killing the messenger, right? It's not like you're out there tracking these guys down with, tasers and smoke guns. I mean, you're providing information to the platform to do something about it.
One of the major complaints that Roblox had about me was that I was actually going to law enforcement first before sending their report, just so that they would have a start to finish conversation of everything that took place. Did you guys ever reach out to social media sites before this sting goes down?
No, we always go to law enforcement. We work with law enforcement in everything we do. And that is to ensure a successful prosecution. That's why the prosecution rate in these states is, like 99.1%. It's law enforcement first, then they can deal with the corporation. The corporation should be more concerned about reporting what it finds to law enforcement to investigate.
I'm going to read to you a quote from Roblox's corporate blog describing our operations. Similar to actual predators, they often impersonate actively approach users and then try to lead them onto different platforms to have explicit conversations. We obviously do not talk to these predators. We don't impersonate real children. Our decoys are, adults.
Well, I think if they're mischaracterizing what you're doing, that's wrong. Based upon what you said to me, you don't actively bait these guys in terms of making the first approach. You merely set up a profile of somebody who's underage and you exist in that room until an adult approaches one of your decoys. Then if conversation takes place, they get exposed and that information gets turned over to law enforcement. And in many cases, they do something and then you report that both on your platform as a citizen journalist, a young guy working on these stories, and to Roblox to take action as a corporate citizen.
I thought it was kind of wild how they compared what we're doing to actual predators.
Well, if they're mischaracterizing what you're doing, yeah, that's horrible. This entire project is going to be healthy for Roblox and it's going to be especially good for users of Roblox because anything that creates awareness and a dialogue is important. And you need to tell parents that this stuff exists, that these dangers are out there, and that if your child is approached by a predator...
What news station was that? WXYZ TV, Detroit Channel 7. Man arrested for inappropriate bleep Roblox. What kind of necklace is that? Hey, at least the guy got arrested. You're promoting the downfall of Roblox. Sometimes people don't own mirrors. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. Chat, we got like less than 10 minutes left. Let's go. Imagine Roblox watches the take a seat video and says, oh, this was all a misunderstanding. We had no idea that you were helping out, but you're still banned. Yeah, that's so true. Honestly, I feel like Roblox would just watch and just ignore it, because that's what they do. They just ignore the community. They put out trash updates. They don't listen. They don't do anything. All they do is just sit there and watch a paycheck come in. That's all they do.
Stuff exists, that these dangers are out there, and that if your child is approached by a predator, they need to come to the parents. I mean, that's the first line of defense. It's great what you're doing, it's great what I do, and it's really great that law enforcement and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children does all this work every day across the country. It's great that Roblox has a department that takes a look at some of this stuff. What's not great is the lack of connection here that could make it even better and safer. Until that happens, we have to show parents what goes on here, and they have to have the discussion with kids and say, hey, be careful.
What made you interested into getting into Roblox?
I was personally getting communications on social media saying, you need to look into this, you need to look into this, you need to look into this. And then we saw a big case down in Florida where a guy was arrested in Central Florida for and actually giving them Robux and having them exploit siblings and other. It made headlines down in Marion County, Florida. And so I started digging into it. We had good contacts with that sheriff's department there. And we actually, ironically, just did a predator sting, a takedown sting down there. So we started with an interview there, and it turns out that in the same jurisdiction, there was a girl who was exploited on Roblox by a man all the way over in England. And so we interviewed that victim's mother, and all of a sudden all these cases started developing, including the lawsuit by the Attorney General in Louisiana.
It's interesting you mentioned Florida, because we got an arrest there. We got it in Polk County, and it was a guy who possessed.
Polk County, as you know, is where Sheriff Grady Judd is, and they're very active in this space.
Oh, yeah.
We do work with them as well. First of all, it breaks my heart, and I'm so sorry that you had to deal with this as a younger guy on this particular platform. The fact that you were bullied and preyed upon and advantage of, and that it went to the extent it did, it breaks my heart, and this is why we do these investigations. But to see you at your age turn it into a positive and do something about it, I think is incredible and admirable.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
From a guy who's been kicking around doing this for 42 or 43 years now, it's really cool, because when I started on television, I was your age. I was 22 years old. So when I see a young person do this kind of work, it's very impressive to me, because I know what it takes.
Yeah, I mean, it's very crazy when you start looking into this stuff. I mean, it's a rabbit hole. Only gets more disturbing the more you see. And
well, and since we announced that we're doing this documentary and that you are collaborating, I am overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, I saw a tweet on Twitter. It got like 160,000 likes that you're just even looking into the platform. Because that's the thing, people have known about these issues for so long, but journalists haven't done enough to like really look into it. And now it's starting to break into the world where everybody is starting to start to be aware.
Well, now you're seeing more mainstream, outlets cover it. And look, we have the ability to infiltrate this world because we've been doing it for 21 years. First with To Catch a Predator, and for the last 2.5 years at True Blue, our streaming crime network, with Takedown. So we know how to do this and work with law enforcement. Now, a lot of people can go out and do this stuff independently, but here you are, a good example of somebody who has done the work and given it to law enforcement. And that's the key here, because if you expose these guys and make fun of them and do a Borat kind of thing like some other content creators, they often don't face the consequences. They don't have to register as a offender. They don't get prosecuted.
Yeah, and I think the thing is too, a lot of the reason why I have to make this content is because we reach out to Roblox, we give them the emails, we give them all the information. They don't respond until after we publish a video that gets millions of views on YouTube. It makes me concerned, because if we're getting that, what are real victims getting?
Look, I understand a little bit Roblox situation here. What they're trying to do is follow the protocol. When they see something, they are mandated to report that to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, which then refers it to law enforcement. And that's good, and they should be doing that. But why they wouldn't also take advantage of information given to them, wrapped with a bow around it, as you have done, it's stunning to me that they wouldn't see the opportunity here to be an ally of yours as opposed to somebody who they're making an example of and saying,
oh, for sure,
the rules, banning you. I don't understand that. From a corporate citizen aspect, it doesn't make sense. From a public relations standpoint, it doesn't make sense. And from a justice-seeking standpoint, it doesn't make sense. So I don't know, and I hope that during the course of this, that I'll get a chance to sit down with somebody at Roblox. And I have a feeling that's going to happen. But I'm going to be posing all of those questions when that interview takes place.
To young people who look up to you and see predators in online spaces, what is the single most important step that they can take to protect themselves?
I would be hesitant to tell people to conduct their own investigations, but I'm adamant that you got to report this stuff to your local law enforcement agency. You got to report it to the service provider. You got to report it to the platform. Hopefully, between those three things, you get some action. I think 15, 20 years ago, law enforcement would be a little overwhelmed by this and say, if you're in a small town, you go to the police department, say this happened, they say, okay, well, I'm not sure how to investigate it. Well, today, every department has the ability to investigate this stuff, and they are very willing to take these cases on.
It's an absolute honor to have Chris Hansen featured on this channel. Chris Hansen is flying me out soon to actually feature in his Roblox documentary about exploitation. With everything that we've learned so far, one question persists. Why did I get this cease and desist? I'll let this alleged former Roblox employee answer this question for you.
You have to make a decision, right? You keep your players safe, but then it would be less of them on the platform. Or you just let them do what they want to do, and then all the numbers look good, and investors will be happy.
You might just be thinking this is one alleged Roblox employee. Well, Bloomberg is claiming that 8 Roblox employees told a very similar story to this in 2024. Roblox actively forces victims of the platform into arbitration, a tactic so unethical that platforms like Uber and Lyft actually have policies against doing this. The reason they're doing it is even more outrageous. Because this person received so many benefits from using the platform, he cannot now complain that Roblox is trying to prevent him from seeking justice in court for the life-altering harm he suffered. Here's why I personally care so much about this problem.
Who's been offered free Robux to do something that was inappropriate in the game? Or someone has said, I'll give you some free Robux if you come and follow me on Snapchat or TikTok or something like that. Who's had that happen? Okay.
Dude, that's happened to me. Dude, before I even started my YouTube channel, I was playing Please Donate. Someone came up to me and said, hey, would you be my e-kitten for 10,000 Robux? Out of nowhere. Dude. And I promise you, I'm not just making that up just to fit in or whatever. That is literally something that happened. Before I started my YouTube channel, before I was even a YouTuber, before I had the thought of being a YouTuber, I had like 5,000 Robux raised in Please Donate. And someone came up to me and said, hey, if you be my e-kitten, I'll give you 10,000 Robux. I said no, of course. And I don't remember if I left the game or if I blocked the guy, but I remember saying no. And the guy was like, okay, I'll go to the next person. Dude, the guy literally goes, hey, I'll give you 10,000 Robux if you be my e-kitten. You know what, chat? Let's do some deeper diving. Let's ask ChatGPT what an e-kitten is. That way we can understand the severity of this. That's so weird, yeah. Hey, Steve, if someone online says, can you be my e-kitten, what does that mean?
Hey, so when someone says, can you be my e-kid, they're basically talking about a kind of online role-play relationship. The E usually stands for electronic or internet. So it's like having a pretend family member in an online community or...
No. Kitten, like a baby cat. E-kitten.
Oh, got it. My bad. So if someone says, can you be my e-kitten, they're usually talking about a kind of online roleplay or dynamic where you act playful or affectionate in a cat-like way in an online setting. It's just a form of digital persona or roleplay that some people do for fun.
That sounds inappropriate, especially if someone who's older asks a kid that. Wouldn't you think so, too?
Yeah, I definitely see where you're coming from. That kind of request can cross boundaries, especially if there's a big age difference or if it's an adult asking a minor. It's always important to be cautious online and make sure that any interactions or roleplay are appropriate and comfortable for everyone involved.
And it sounds even worse whenever if they offered you money to be their e-kitten. Isn't that worse?
Yeah, absolutely. If someone's adding money into the mix for that kind of roleplay, definitely raises even more red flags. It's not just inappropriate, it can be a sign of something that's not safe or that could be predatory. So trusting your gut and steering clear is definitely the right move.
That happened to me on Roblox. Someone said, I'll give you 10,000 Robux if you be my e-kitten. This happened like 3 or 4 years ago.
I'm really sorry that happened to you. That's definitely not okay, and it's good that you're talking about it now. Unfortunately, sometimes people online do cross those lines, and it's really important to stay safe. And always let someone you trust know if something feels off. I'm glad you brought it up, and I hope that experience didn't put you off from enjoying your games and communities in a safer way now.
No, low-key, I kind of forgot about it until I was watching this YouTube video featuring Hansen talking about the whole Roblox scenario and the schlep scenario and everything, and it literally just brought it up.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes seeing something like that in a video can totally jog your memory about old experiences. It's actually good that you're able to recognize it now with a bit more perspective. And hey, if it ever helps to talk things through or just get a reality check, I'm always here to chat it out.
Someone said must have been traumatic that you remembered it from 3 years ago. It wasn't traumatic. It was just like I guess like a Roblox core memory and like how people are actually disgusting on the platform. And you know, I'm not traumatized by it, but you know, it's just one of those things where it's like you remember it for a while because it happened.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. It's like one of those weird internet moments that just sticks with you because it was so out of the ordinary, not necessarily traumatic, but definitely memorable in a wow, people can really be like that kind of way. It's good that we're not bothered by it now, and it's always helpful to just recognize it for what it was. And hopefully you can keep enjoying your online aces with a bit more awareness.
No, you know what's actually crazy? I had to quit Roblox because of how stupid it got.
Yeah, I can imagine. Sometimes these platforms can really change over time, and if the vibe or the community just doesn't feel right anymore, stepping away is totally understandable. It's all about finding spaces that feel...
Okay, Steve, you're annoying me. Guys, should we continue watching the video or should I find a screenshot of it? I think I have a screenshot of it from like years and years back. I can maybe try to find it real quick, but I do not know if I'll be able to. I think it was in 2023 somewhere. Maybe not. Hold up, let me see. Is it? No. Chat, I have some really, really bad screenshots from Roblox moderation chats. I also have too many screenshots, bro. It's literally, dude. Chat, let me try to find it. Yo, Rez, I gotta go. Bye. Alright, see ya. Chat, let me try to find it real quick. I'll skip through this part on the video. Chat, Loki, I can't find it. Let me try 2024 time frame. Chat, I know I have screenshots somewhere, just can't find it. Yo, I can't find nothing. Huh? I am.
I just got email confirmation your comfort will be here Thursday.
Ooh! Chat, yesterday I bought a Comfort hoodie set and sweatpants combo. You know the company Comfort? Chat, who know about Comfort, bro? Dude, I can't find any of the screenshots, bro. It is what it is. Hey, chat low key, let's get back to the video for real, for real. Alright, let me rewind. Let me go here. Here we go.
Snapchat or TikTok or something like that. Who's had that happen? Okay. Loads of you.
I've seen a lot of corruption in big tech, but I've never seen a company harm this many young people at the scale Roblox has. They can say whatever they want about safety or try to discredit me, but the arrests and their response to those arrests speak louder than any PR statement that they could possibly make. This isn't just about moderation. The rot goes all the way up to the CEO, a man whose vision includes adding dating to this platform and defending predatory games like Meep City. It's not even negligence, it's his literal philosophy. The narrative around Roblox needs to change. People have to understand what this platform actually is. Share what's happening, talk about it. Make sure your friends, parents, journalists, and lawmakers know how deep these problems run. Call your congressman and tell him he won't stand by while Roblox puts children in danger. I've been sounding the alarm for over a year as a whistleblower, and Roblox's leadership has tried to silence me. What needs to happen is David Baszucki needs to sit in front of Congress under oath, and he needs to explain why so many people have been abducted and abused on his platform, and why his company is choosing profits over safety.
Dude. Dude, Schlep is demonetized on YouTube.
What if you can create your own website by saying,
dude, that is crazy. Dude, that's actually crazy, bro. Golly. Guys, should we react to what should we react to next? Dude, y'all want to react to the Roblox Dress to Impress drama? This won't be a video, but this will just be a thing to watch on stream just to show you how bad it's got. Dude, I posted this video on my second YouTube channel, bro. It got over 1,000 views. Bro, I posted this on my second YouTube channel, my YouTube Shorts YouTube channel. Dude, it got over 1,000 views. Look at this.
a girl?
Hold up, let me see if I can't find any more, where's the other one I made? The other one I made got 3,798 and 79 views. Chat, look at this. The other one's here. That's so sick. Thank you, Jesus, for that watch again, publicly. Thank you. Chat. Guys. I don't think I'll ever be coming back to Roblox. Chat, if there's anyone here watching, I may never come back to Roblox, to be honest. I know I've made games on Roblox. I know I spent hundreds of thousands of Robux on Roblox. I know I've made a brand built around Roblox. Dang, there's 18 people playing my game right now. Let me take a screenshot of that. Dude, that's actually crazy. Dude, I have a ton of people playing my game. Chat, you know what's funny? I could literally... Dude! There's so many people playing the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5 more, so that's 10, 20. Dude, there's like a trillion people playing my game right now. What the heck? That is so sick! Wait, what? Dude, this is what my game servers look like, bro. This is my game. Climb Beta by Legacy Group. Chat, look, hold up. Let me go to my Legacy Group. Let me show you what that group looks like. Hold up, it's going to say buy result. If it loads. It's not loading. I got banned off of Roblox. Roblox saw my live stream. I got banned. No, I'm kidding. I didn't get banned. 29 people playing? Are you kidding me? 60 playing? What? 60 playing? Dude, what? Dude, I have to go tell my siblings right now. Oh my goodness. Eddie! Where are you? So, I don't know if you heard, but I bought ads on Roblox game. Dude, what? 60 active right now. What in the world? Bro, what? Hold up. Let me try to call Hansen. Wait. Hansen. Bubba. I don't care if you're at soccer practice, Bubba. Pick up. Pick up, please. I have to tell you some important news. Some breaking news. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Chat, almost 100 playing. Hoo-hoo! Almost 100 playing. $85 active players. Dude, if I did that to LOL Slap Tower, can you imagine? Dude, when Law by Mike makes a video about Schlep situation, you going to react to that? Yeah, why not? Yo, TGM plays. I made a game called Climb Beta. Look at this. Dude, I made a game called Climb and it's in beta stage. I bought ads for the game today. 100% people like the game. 85 active players right now. Dude, I bought ads for the game today. Hold up, let me refresh. Let me see how many people are playing now. It's loading. Still 85 active, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy. 352 visits. Bro, it's gained 3 times the visits just today. Someone who's my friend is playing my game right now, bro. That is sick. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's say 60, 70, 80, 90. Almost 100 people playing in right now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 9, 67, 70 something, 80 something. 90. Dude, there's well over. Dude, there's probably well over 100 people playing, almost close to it. If not 100, over 90 people right now playing my game. 79 active. Well, the game dropped in viewers or in player count. But you know what? Do you know how funny it would be just join in and people be like, "Oh my goodness, it's the owner of the game. It's the owner of the game. Oh my goodness." Hold up, let me go ask my mom and dad if I'm able to join my game. My mom and dad says okay. So we gonna go ahead and join up into a game real quick and see what's going on with Ski right here. Yes, sir. Chat, let's load in. Let's lock in. Let's troll some people in the game. Let's go, chat. Climb beta. Climb beta. Hello? Play. Dude, why have a minigun? Like, bro, what? Dude, there's people actually playing and trying the game. That's actually so sick. Dude, so many people have lost their ladder. Dude, there's a guy right here just straight playing it. That's sick. Wait, I want to see if he notices I'm a dev. I want to see if he notices that I'm a developer. Wait, these all kind of look like bots, don't they? Dude, do we just have a bunch of bots playing our game? Haha. Uh-oh. Bro, what? I have a gold minigun. Are y'all bots? They ain't typing in the chat. Oh wait, this guy might. Chat, I'm genuinely so confused. Dude, he ain't saying nothing. Chat, wait, actually though, this is wait, what's the troll button? What is this? Chad, this game might all be run by bots, low-key. Dude, this game low-key might be run by bots, I'm gonna be honest with you. Chat, I didn't even bot the game. People just thought it's such a good concept that they had to bot it. Which is kind of an insult, but kind of a compliment that they would want to bot my game out of all games on Roblox. Chat, I don't know what to think about Roblox anymore, bro. I want to see if there's any other servers with actual people in it. Oh, it's down to 27 people, 25 people. Hey, but I mean players, you know what I mean? Hey, players are players. Dude, someone left their ladder at the start of the map. That is crazy. Dude, they just reset right there and then. Like, Bubba, what? Your connection. It's Sammy has joined your game. Why are you playing Roblox, liar? What do you mean? Reacting to the whole Chris Hansen thing? I was reacting to the Chris Hansen. I already reacted to that. You guys can play it back. I even record it, so you can always re-watch it later. But yeah, I'll be making that to a video. I just wanted to play my game real quick because this game literally had 85 people playing. Yo, but what's good, Kai? I mean, dude, it's chilling at 66 players right now. That's actually crazy. Oh, no, it's at 16. Dude, but that's chill, though. Kai, but hey, Bubba, how you doing? What else should we react to? Chat, we could react to the Roblox Dress to Impress drama. That's Roblox.
The world is in danger! Only 3 heroes can save it! Heroes of Gojitsu!
Warning applies with YouTube child safety community guidelines. This video is intended for more mature audiences. This video has been marked not made for kids in YouTube Studio, and this video has all mature information. Yeah, I'm not going to read the rest of this, chat. There's a warning. Disclaimer, this video is covered from... If any content is found to be in violation, it will be addressed immediately. So, chat, this is not my video. So if anything, yo, hey, YouTube, this is not my video. This is me not promoting this video. This is me just reacting to all the stuff that is going on in the Roblox community. So if you get mad don't get mad at me, get mad at this guy, okay?
Recently, there has been a massive situation unfolding in the Roblox tour community where the community manager of the Roblox game Dress to Impress was exposed. B Plays, who isn't just a community manager of the game, but also a Roblox YouTuber with over 600,000 subscribers, was recently exposed for a lot of disgusting behavior, including messaging underage boys. And here's the wildest part, the only reason this even came to light, or at the very least gained traction, is because she clickbaited a massive collaboration event where the popular artist Lady Gaga was being featured in the game. There's a lot to go over in this video, so please be sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment your thoughts down below, because this situation is honestly insane. So let's begin how all this drama started in the first place. On August 22nd, just 4 days ago, Beep has released a video promoting the Lady Gaga collaboration for Dress to Impress. The way it was advertised made it seem like players would actually get the chance to meet Lady Gaga herself, but when everyone joined the game, they quickly realized that that wasn't true. Everyone had to dress up as her in the game and enter a competition where only a small group of winners would actually be chosen. And of course, most of those people turned out to be Dress to Impress influencers.
Okay, developer, YouTuber. No, wait. That's the person that... That's that person. So she... Okay, so YouTuber, the owner, player, star creator, YouTuber, some random person. Developer, yes, some random person or Roblox developer, developer.
Not just normal fans. Even worse, one of the people who showed up alongside Lady Gaga was Gigi, the owner of the game, who was already exposed months ago for sending disgusting images in the presence of minors. Gigi has been exposed for tons of issues over the years, including doxing, scamming, and even running servers that involved minors. On top of that, other staff members tied to Gigi were accused of leaking private information and just being generally toxic. Instead of addressing the issues and resolving the problems, Gigi often defended these people or let them stay on the team, which is why so many players already saw the game's moderation team as corrupt. So when Gigi showed up at the Lady Gaga collaboration event, it didn't just feel like bad PR. To a lot of fans, it confirmed that Dress to Impress is still being run by people with a very long and troubling history. But this was just the beginning because things quickly got a whole lot worse. After the Lady Gaga event, former moderators started coming forward with serious allegations, including one that said a staff member of Dress to Impress named Nini had them and others. In the screenshots that surfaced, this ex-moderator explained that Nini had targeted them when they were underage, and that this wasn't just a one-off situation. There were multiple victims, and here's the most disturbing part. According to these ex-moderators, Gigi knew about it. She was told about Nini's behavior and she was completely aware of these accusations, yet she failed to take any action. Instead of protecting the community, the leadership just completely ignored it and Nini was left in their position, and it wasn't until much later that people were already demanding answers that they started realizing just how badly this was being mishandled. Then came B's meltdown. During her Twitch stream in the
Dude. So it's the Roblox platform, the people that are connected with Roblox, like the owner of Meep City, which they got their game and act together after Roblox had to tell them over and over again. But they finally, and they wouldn't ban them because Roblox is too soft. Then the owners of Dress to Impress, the developers of Dress to Impress got all of this stuff going on. So it's like the top developer, so it's not just random people in the game, it's also the people that are connected to the top people of Roblox. That just shows how bad A, Roblox is, and how bad, and B, how bad the people that they're connected to. Chat, there's a saying that says, your 5 closest friends will determine who you are in life. So if you hang around a bunch of losers, if you hang around 4 losers, you're going to be the 5th. If you hang around with 4 broke people, you'll be the 5th. If you hang around with 4 criminals, you'll be the 5th. If you hang around with 4 millionaires, you'll be the 5th. If you hang around with 4 dumb people, you'll be the 5th. If you hang around with 4 smart people, you'll be the 5th. If you hang around, it matters who you hang around. So if these developers are hanging around with other developers in the Roblox community connected to Roblox, that means that Roblox and the other developers of the Roblox community are corrupt, disgusting losers.
Insane Gaga server, when fans tried to voice their frustrations, she lashed out and called them miserable and said that they just hate fun.
Read the disclaimer at the bottom of the game. It's pre-made. There is no disclaimer. What, you guys just make stuff up as you go along, don't you?
They really do. Where are you seeing this at? Is this in our
It's
chat?
in our stream chat, yeah. Some people just
Crazy.
people just hate fun. Like, you guys just hate
It's
fun.
fine. I'm having a great time.
So miserable.
I know, right?
You look
which made everyone feel completely disrespected, and when they pushed back, B's apology was just complete crap. She doubled down with a statement blaming the community instead of taking any actual responsibility. Behind the scenes, things were completely crazy. A moderator named Ender tried pitching an idea to fix the situation, but the Dress to Impress team completely shot it down. When Ender spoke out publicly, B threatened him for criticizing the team, which eventually led to his resignation, where he left a final message.
Dude, again, to offend a weak person, you tell the truth. To offend a strong person, you tell them a lie. So this guy was telling them the truth, and they got offended, which just shows that they are weak as dung. Dude, I can't get this chain on.
Exposing how toxic the staff chats are. Other moderators who quit also backed them up, saying that they quit because of B's poor management and bias. The Dress to Impress Discord server only made things worse, when members who shared screenshots of B's disrespectful messages were having their posts deleted, getting timed out, or just straight up banned. On top of that, all of the moderators were hiding in private voice calls while the community just ranted. And instead of fixing the issue, B even made a positive notes for B channel.
So the owner makes positive notes. This was delusional people. Wait, this is what delusional people tried to do to cope with hate. Guys, I don't care if everyone in the chat was spamming the most vile stuff toward me. Like, I promise you, I'm never... The only time that I will make positive notes for result channel is only if I've lost my mind, I was threatened against my own will, or forced against my own will, my life was on the line, or if I wanted to act super sarcastic for that day. I promise you, I'm never going to make a post or something on this YouTube channel that says positive notes for result. Or if I ever make a Discord channel or a Discord server, I promise I will never have a positive note for result. You know why? Because I'm a strong person. I'm not no leak left liberal, dumb, stupid, weak-minded person. Okay, I'm not a simple-minded person. And chat, if you're a person who needs positive notes, hey, go read the Bible. Chat, I literally don't care what people say to me. I can literally just, if someone comes in and curses the most vile stuff and says the KYS, you know what I do? I'll be like, thanks for the messages. Ban. Just ban them. Who cares? And it wasn't even stuff like that. All B was getting at was, oh, people didn't like how she was managing because she was letting PDFs on her platform, and she called people miserable and that they hate fun. And then people didn't like the way how they were talking to because they felt disrespected. And all they're doing is being like, hey, B, I don't like that. I felt disrespected. Can you apologize or whatever? Or they're like, hey, B, I don't like that. I actually didn't like. And sure, they might have disrespected her, but like, who cares? Who really cares? It's the internet. If you can't handle being on the internet, get off the internet. It's not like you were born in the internet and everyone's after you. Like, Bubba, you really want to know, like, if I really felt like I was being attacked on a live stream, you know what I could do? Click stop streaming. Like, Bubba, just go get a real life. Go out into the real world. You'll see how harsh it is. You over here sitting in a nice house, bills are paid, clean food, air conditioning, in your bedroom, building a game, not building a building, not fighting fighters, building a game on Roblox that pays more than people risking their lives going out to other countries and defending your rights. And you're over here talking about some positive notes for B. You are so weak. Chat, people who are like this, like, I don't have a hatred toward the person. I have a hatred toward the way they act. Because I will not sit here. I will not be friends with someone, and I will not sit here and be, what is the word? Condone? Or, I think the word's condone. I will not sit here and be like, yep, this person was right. Positive notes for B with a heart emoji. People who are like this are just soft. Go to your little therapy session. Go get your dog therapy. Go get your little anxiety medicine with your little fluffy blanket. Wearing pajama pants all day. Because you're too weak to even exist. Bubba, I don't think you realize that the world isn't all sunshines and rainbows, bunnies and cupcakes. There's war, there's famine, there's disease, there's sin because Adam and Eve sinned, that's why there's all this bad stuff. Because they gave their power, their right to the devil. And that's why there's all this bad stuff. Okay, so go find Jesus, go read the Bible, start acting like an adult. Dude, that made me mad.
In her own Discord server to try to drown out the backlash. But the part that truly pushed the situation into like a really crazy situation was when
You know what's the easiest way to deal with backlash? Dealing with the backlash.
Screenshots from 2019 started resurfacing. In these logs, B, who was 20 years old at the time, was seen messaging a young boy named Logan who had repeatedly stated that he was 16 years old. Not once or twice, but at least 5 separate times. Despite that, B continued engaging with him, and some of the leaked messages included disturbing roleplay style lines like, "Logan, put your tongue in no noises," alongside artwork and references that crossed obvious boundaries. It wasn't just a few DMs either. Evidence shows that Logan and B actually built a joint brand together, a complete YouTube channel and fan art connecting the two of them. People have pointed out that the channel's content was not PG, which makes it even more alarming given Logan's age. And here's where
that makes sense, because you were a PDF yourself. Chad, there's a thing where, like, guilty people get scared easily. Guilty people aren't, like, they don't relax. So they were a guilty person. They felt like they were being attacked off of anything that they said because they were scared of actually being caught. Chad, dude, I'm sorry. I'm so tired and have to wake up early so I can't be in stream. Hey, Luke, I'm your father. No worries. Yo, I'm over here just being... I'm genuinely getting angry. Guys, this is why sin's just too much work. Like, I don't have the energy or the time to sin. I wake up, go to work, come back, have dinner, read the Bible, stream, go to bed, wake up the next day. You just call me Luke if you want? Alright, Luke, I will. Dude, there's...
It gets even weirder. Around this time, people started pointing out how B seemed to treat as something completely normal in Roblox communities.
Can I ask what makes you uncomfortable? We know role-playing is common within the Roblox community. I'm not sure I personally see the issue. Like, if me and my fiance did a roleplay where we were role-playing as dad and daughter in the Discord like we do in Bloxburg, is that an issue? Growing up, me and my sister used to play mom and kid, where one of us was the mom and the other one was the daughter. I don't know. I'm just not sure. I don't know. I'm just not sure if I'm missing something here about why it is particularly bothering you. You know why? Because you are freaking 20 years old and the other kid was 16. You know how illegal that is? You're over here in the UK, which the guy literally later on says that they're in the UK, and Logan was over here in the US. That's why it's freaking disgusting, you disgusting loser, PDF.
The whole father and daughter roleplay thing wasn't just something she was actually doing with her fiance, it was more of a hypothetical, but the fact that people even connected that kind of roleplay to B's behavior says a lot about the environment that she fostered. Instead of setting proper boundaries and calling out how dangerous that kind of content is, B's actions and associations makes it feel like age in Roblox was completely acceptable and even normalized. When you take a look at that alongside the leaked logs from 2019 of her messaging Logan, who repeatedly...
Dude, do you see this? Luke, bro's over here 16 years old. Over here, UKB says this. And Roblox then bans Schlep, trying to catch disgusting, hideous, putrid, miserable people like that. And they end up banning Schlep.
Said that he was 16 while she was 20, it paints an even more disturbing picture of how she blurred the lines between safe online spaces and outright inappropriate behavior. And leaked screenshots weren't just private DMs, there are also public tweets from 2019 showing B and Logan openly expressing love for each other. In one, B told him that I wouldn't be where I am right now without you, I love you. And Logan replied back, I love you too, and B followed up with, you're the best thing that happened to me. There are more examples just like this. B posting about her struggles and Logan, who was only 16 at the time, replying, you've done so much for me, I can't wait to see you in person. B was 20 years old when this was happening. The age difference wasn't hidden. Logan had already made it clear multiple times that he was underage. Now I just want to quickly cut in here and quickly explain something. Based off of the logs that I saw, Logan seemingly was in the US originally and went or moved to the UK for B. I'm not necessarily sure how the law works in that situation.
That's actually disgusting.
But regardless, you have to think about how weird and big the maturity gap between those two ages are. This isn't necessarily...
Bro is barely a teen. Bro can barely drive. And he's over here moving to entirely different countries. Because of someone he met online. Who is clearly a predator.
Really just about the law here. This is just how weird the relationship is in general. I think 4 years is already borderline creepy behavior. B was 20 years old, involved in what looked like a romantic relationship with a 16-year-old, both in private logs and publicly on social media. When you combine this with the testimonies from other victims who were 12 to 14 at the time, it points to a pattern of B surrounding herself with minors, blurring boundaries, and crossing lines that should have never been crossed in the first place. And Logan isn't the only one. Multiple people have come
Well, 2025 is crazy.
forward since then, saying
some of the stuff from 2019 is just now coming out.
That they were either or mistreated by B. For example, one victim shared that they were only 12 years old when they first got involved in B's community back in 2019, joining her Discord server and even appearing in her UHC events. They described being manipulated, excluded, ridiculed, and even emotionally pressured by B, all while she was 20 and while they were still a kid. Others in the 12 to 14 age range have echoed similar experiences, saying
they were 12. Dude, she should have been locked up just then. What is this profile? Dude. What are you? Everything here is true. 13-year-old. I don't know what that is.
that B had used their position and power in online games and events to control and humiliate minors. Keep in mind that her position in power wasn't just limited to dress to impress. She was also a community manager for games like Royal High, and she even hosted some Minecraft servers back in the day where a clip of her and Logan doing inappropriate stuff came out.
Want to make out now?
Excitement. Oh, yeah.
Another former community
Hold up.
doing inappropriate stuff came out.
Want to make out now?
Excitement.
Dude, low-key, that sounds like two guys.
Oh, yeah.
Another former community manager named Enzo explained how B targeted...
Dude, for context, that was a 20-year-old and a 16-year-old talking like that. B plays goofy on name. Dude, I'm so limited to what I can say on YouTube and what I can say as a Christian. Guys, if I wasn't a Christian, I would have been the most unfamily-friendly streamer. Take a seat, Rez. Dude, I think I'm lagging because of the lag. Dude, we already reacted to that. Guys, who's glad I'm a Christian, bro? That way I'm a family-friendly streamer. Hey, I finally got the bracelet on. Let's go. Loki, though, I am glad I'm a Christian. Dude. Since I'm a Christian, I get blessed left and right with nice stuff. God's so good. Chat, another shout out to God for this watch. Hold up, let me go full screen. God is so good. Guys, I made a YouTube video of this on my second Dress to Impress Downfall Begins Now. Yeah. Chat, I made a YouTube video of this on my second channel that posts YouTube shorts with just as God is great and has the music. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Just straight that action with this, and it got over 1,000 views just promoting God. So chat, God is so good. Chad, if you're not a Christian, you will have the opportunity to do that right before I end. So if you're not a Christian, I would recommend you stay or come back to whenever I end.
Not just them, but the entire online friend group of children, cutting them off from events, threatening to take them to court, and even fully rebranding her online.
What? Back it up.
Enzo explained how B targeted not just them, but the entire online friend group of children, cutting them off from events, threatening to take them to court, and
how are you going to take a kid to court? Isn't that illegal? You know what? Let's ask ChatGPT. And 12 to 13. Hey, Steve, isn't it illegal to take 12 to 13-year-old kids to court and sue them?
Hey, Zay. So it's not inherently illegal to take a minor to court, but it's definitely a bit more complicated than suing an adult. Usually, if there's any kind of legal action involving kids that age, their parents or legal guardians are involved, and the court has to consider the best interests of the child. In other words, while it's not illegal per se, it's a pretty unusual and sensitive process, and courts are going to be a lot more cautious about it.
I was just watching a YouTube video, and the guy in there was saying that someone threatened to take some kids to court because they didn't like what they were saying about their game or something.
Yeah, that kind of thing does pop up sometimes, especially in the gaming or online world where people get heated. Realistically, though, it's almost always just an empty threat. Courts generally aren't going to entertain a lawsuit against kids for something like that, especially over a game or someone's opinion. So yeah, while people might talk about it on YouTube or elsewhere, it's typically just bluster and not something that would actually hold up legally.
Dude, I just say, like, there's a saying that if you're going to offend a strong man, you tell him a lie. If you offend a weak man, you tell him the truth. So that just shows that they're weak because they didn't like what they say. And who cares the internet? If you don't like what they're saying, just ban them. You don't have to go over court or make a notes thing that says positive notes for me to try to drown out the backlash. Like, if you're literally that weak, get off the internet. You don't have to be on the internet.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's definitely a bit of a classic internet scenario. If someone's resorting to threats of lawsuits over opinions, it does kind of show they're not handling the heat well. The internet's always going to have people who disagree or throw negativity. And like you said, you can just block, ban, or ignore. You definitely don't have to escalate it to something as extreme as court. So yeah, if someone can't handle a bit of online friction without going overboard, maybe taking a step back from the internet would be the way to go.
Steve, don't you feel like that there should be like a mental capacity? Like, you have to be like mentally sane to be on the internet. You can't be like some sort of like weak person with like a mental capacity of like a goldfish.
Well, I get the sentiment behind that idea. Like, you're kind of wishing people would be more resilient or emotionally stable online, but it's a bit of a tricky line to draw in reality. The internet is kind of an open space for everyone, and people come online with all sorts of mental and emotional states. In an ideal world, sure, everyone would be in a good mental place and handle things well. But since that's not always possible, I think the best approach is just to encourage a bit of kindness and maybe some good old-fashioned moderation tools. So, yeah, it's more about fostering a healthy environment rather than gatekeeping who gets to be online.
Yo, it's good, Hansen.
Yeah,
How you doing?
Absolutely, Zay. It's definitely more about creating a support.
Steve. But wouldn't it make more sense that, like, what if they literally don't have common sense? Like, people who don't have common sense irritate the snot out of me. Like, Bubba, just have common sense. Just, if you're on the internet and someone's bothering you, just be like, hey, thank you for the feedback. And you don't have to listen to them. Just ban them if you don't want them. If they keep pestering you, just ban them. But people who actually get like mentally what's the word? Like, they take it to where like they're like mentally like I don't like, dude, mentally incompetent, I think the word is. Where they're like, they take it so personal, like they actually start have like mental breakdowns and have like anxiety attacks and have like a bad self-image just because some people said something online. Like, it's online. What do you think? What do you think was gonna happen? You think everyone from around the world, everywhere, at one point was gonna be like, oh my goodness, I love you so much. I love this post so much. Like, you're going to attract some weirdos There's going to be some people saying some nasty stuff. You need to man up, stand up straight with your shoulders back, have a clean look in your eye, and be like, hey, don't appreciate that, and ban him, and then just keep doing your thing.
Yeah, I hear you, Zay. And I get where you're coming from.
It
would be nice if everyone just had that common sense filter and thicker skin to handle the internet's rough edges.
Yeah.
But people come online from all kinds of backgrounds and emotional states.
Who
and
cares?
Not everyone has that built-in resilience. So yeah, I guess it's a balance. We can definitely encourage people to toughen up a bit and not take random online comments too personally. But also it's good to remember that not everyone's wired the same way. Some folks are more vulnerable, and it's just part of the reality of the online world. In the end, a little empathy plus some good moderation tools can go a long way.
But Steve, aren't there some things where it's like if you're not mentally like stable or sound or whatever, you can't own certain things? Like I think some of them are like concealed carry or whatever, or you can't like drive if you're not mentally sound or stable or whatever, and like you can't own certain things. Shouldn't that be the same way for the internet? Like if you don't have the mental capacity to be on the internet, don't be on the internet.
I see what you're getting at, Say, and you're right. There are definitely certain responsibilities or privileges, like driving or carrying a firearm, where you do have to meet a mental competency standard for everyone's safety. The internet, though, is kind of a different beast because it's so broad and open-ended. It's not really regulated like a car or a weapon. Plus, the internet is also
but Steve, I'm sorry to cut you off there, but people take it to the extreme to where they do stuff in real life that are life-changing things. Well, like if people are saying KYS, they actually go in KYS. If people are like, oh, do this, then people actually do that. And it's like lifelong, what are they called? Consequences.
Yeah, I completely get that point, Say, and you're absolutely right. There are real-world serious consequences sometimes when people are vulnerable and exposed to harmful stuff online. And it's true that some people might follow really dangerous suggestions because they're not in a good mental space. So, yeah, I get what you're saying, and it's a really important point. There are definitely real-life, serious consequences that can come from what happens online, especially when it comes to things like cyberbullying or harmful.
Also, it's confirmed ChatGPT is secretly controlled by a bunch of scammers, one each user. What's up?
How's everything going? And,
Good.
What's your main topic been?
Oh, we've just been reacting to the Roblox sit down by Schlep. Joshua, this game right here, my game, had 85 people playing.
At one time?
At one time.
Nice.
Yo, has
Over
them.
500 visits?
Yeah, it was at 100 today. And then now it's at 531.
That's sick.
Yeah.
So did you play any Roblox today, or you just...
Just my game.
You just been browsing?
No, I just played my game.
Gotcha.
It's got 6 people now.
Nice. Alright, love you.
Can I try your game out? Yeah. Look. Oh, now it's up to 11. Go to my group on my Roblox profile. Dude, two new people joined the group. That's sick. And look up. Hold up. Let me send it to the chat. That way you can just copy and paste what to look up. The tower one? No. The new one that's called Climb Beta. It's not the Climb, but it's Climb Beta. And if you look up Climb Beta, it actually comes up in the Roblox recommended. Or not the recommended, but you know what I mean. It's got 100% likes. 6 to 12 people playing, depending when it loads or how it loads. Created by Legacy, and the Legacy group, yeah, created by me. Yeah, this is what it looks like. This is what the game profile looks like. It's just a guy climbing up the ladder. Says Climb Beta, 100% likes. I know that says 1 player, but if you go to like the actual thing, it says more. Like right here, it says 6. Excuse me. Although it is only showing one. Very interesting. Yeah, chat. Let's continue watching the Dress to Impress drama. Dress to Impress. DTI. Dress to Impress drama. DTID. DTID.
And even fully rebranding her online persona once things started catching up with her. These aren't isolated incidents, they show a pretty clear pattern of B surrounding herself with kids, ignoring age boundaries, and emotionally manipulating them. So when people talk about B, it's
That should be 25 to life right there, locked up in prison.
not just someone
Get the chair, get the litter sack, something like that.
who was being rude on their live stream or handling PR badly.
We're very sorry for anyone who stated they felt misled. I feel confident we made it clear the event was a Q&A and virtual meet and greet. Reading back the announcements, we did very clearly mention both these things. Perhaps we should have not assumed that it would be obvious to people that we couldn't get 500,000 people all in her server. That's on us, and next time we will be clear about that. Everything we said or posted had to be approved by all parties, and much of the language used is what we asked of us and is what was asked of us. None of those people, ourselves included, thought people would assume that all of the hundreds of thousands of attendees would personally meet Gaga by themselves in her server. It would be physically impossible. We did also include a disclaimer on the event page that 2 million people signed up to. I have attached a screenshot below of said disclaimer. Obviously, not all 600,000 people would personally meet Gaga on their own. We also did communicate that the contest winners would be in her server, but that it would be broadcasted across all servers so that everyone could visually meet her and see her responses. There seems to be I don't know what that says. That only influence met her. That isn't true. The admin server was used to actually control the event that was being shown across all servers. We allowed our dev team into it because they had to be to run the event. They had to be to run the event. We invited 2 influencers, Lana and Haley. Bear, come on in. Come on, push the door open, Bear. Come on. Come on, Bear. Bear, come. Come here, Bear. Push the door open. Come on. Come on, Bear. Be a strong boy. Come on, Bear. Come on. Come on, Bear. Bear, come. Bear, come. Chat, look at him trying. Come on, Bear. Bear, come. Come on, Bear. Push the door open. You gotta get the door open, Bear. Time to play climb. Come here, Bear. Come on, Bear. Push the door open, Bear. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Bear, you're almost there. Come on, good boy. Good boy. Come here. Come here, Bear. Push the door open, Bear. You're almost there. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bear James. Come on. Come here, Bear. You gotta be strong, boy, and push the door open, okay? Be strong, boy. I've seen you do it before. You gotta do it now. If you want in, you gotta do it. Come here, Bear. Come on. Come on, Bear James. Come here, Bear. Come here, Bear. Come on. I see your snout. You need to push the door open with your whole head and your whole paws and everything. Come here. Come on, Bear. Come on. Push it open. Bear, you gotta go low and you gotta push it open. Just walk through. But if you just walk through, what's good, Diddy Steve? Oh my goodness. Come on. Open it up. There you go. Asher opened it. Come on, Bear. Good boys. Asher, you're the strong one. Asher is the strong boy. You good boy, Asher. Did you help out? Did you help out Barrett? Were you a good little brother, huh? Good little brother. You're a good little brother, huh? Chat, the little brother had to help out the big brother because he's just, look at this. He's so big. You're such a big boy for just being the little brother. Good boys. Good job, Barrett. Good job, Barrett. Good dogs.
Allegations paint a picture of someone who at 20 years old was repeatedly interacting inappropriately with minors, forming relationships with them, and even using them to build her brand. It doesn't even stop there. Other staff claim that they weren't allowed to take time off after being hospitalized, and people like Yome, hopefully I'm saying that name right, came forward publicly with their own negative.
They were hospitalized and they're like, you have to keep working? How dumb is that? How mental? Okay.
Negative experiences under B's management. The overall picture became impossible to ignore. A game owned by Gigi, who had her own disturbing history with a community manager named B, who not only failed at PR, but was now facing allegations of inappropriate interactions with minors. And after everything, the Lady Gaga disaster, the lies to the fans, basically everything, the Dress to Impress team finally had no choice but to take action. B was officially demoted and removed from the team, losing her position as the community manager entirely.
Good.
But it didn't even stop there. Something funny I want to mention before ending off this video is that people actually found B on Facebook, where she was openly posting about looking for jobs. After years of building a brand as a Roblox YouTuber with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and after becoming the face of one of the biggest Roblox games at all, it completely went crashing down for her. At the end of the day, this wasn't just some simple drama or a PR slip-up. It was years of bad leadership, ignored red flags, and inappropriate behavior finally catching up, and it shows just how quickly someone could go from being a community manager and an influencer to being completely cut off once the truth comes out. This whole situation was really confusing for me to follow, that's why it took a few days for this video to come out, but let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. And as always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share this video with your friends to help spread awareness about what's been really going on in this community. The whole schlep situation has me really busy right now, so sorry that this video is coming out a little bit later than I intended for it to come out. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hey, I'm Issa Rae, and these are my...
Dude, what an actual simpleton. Simpleton. Simple ton. I've seen a cat knock on a door and open it two times. Chat, it says we have no viewers, no chat rate. My ear is itchy. Chat, it is 10:45 at night. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Chat, I think I'm going to end it here, bro. We reacted to some videos. That is crazy. The game is going popular. Yeah, chat. Game's going popular. It's 6 a.m., not for me. Dude, the Climb Beta is going skyrocket action. 85 people playing is crazy. Thank you, Jesus, for that. We learned some ChatGPT stuff. Steve is crazy. But chat, low-key, I think I'm going to end tonight's stream. Appreciate y'all for being here tonight. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to like. Never trust Steve. Steve, you can trust on some stuff. But, I mean, again, he's an AI. He's an AI. Can you really trust an AI? But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, be sure to like and subscribe and share the stream to a friend. Chat. Remember, God is good. Chat, before you guys go, I am going to speak a blessing over your life. Comes out in Numbers chapter 6. Receive this blessing. May the Lord bless you and protect you. And may the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace. In Jesus' mighty name, you guys are blessed. Have a great rest of your day / night, depending on where in the world. Be good, do good, make good choices. And if you have never received Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you know your heart's not right, and you want to know for a fact that you are going to heaven. The Bible says, believe in your heart and confess with your mouth that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. And make that public declaration and speak it with your mouth and believe in your heart that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, that he died on the cross for your sins, rose again 3 days later, and that now he rules and reigns from heaven. Chat, if that's you, and you know your heart's not right, but you want to be sure that you're right tonight and go to heaven, say this prayer out loud. No matter who's around you, no matter where you are, say it out loud. Say, Heavenly Father, I admit that I've sinned. I repent. I believe in my heart you raised Jesus from the dead. And I confess with my mouth that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. That he came to this earth in the flesh, died on a cross for my sins, was buried for me, and on the third day rose again for me. And because I believe that, I ask you, Jesus, to come in my heart, wash me in your blood, forgive me, cleanse me, give me a fresh start. In Jesus' mighty name, I am saved, I am forgiven, I am clean. In Jesus' name, amen. Chat, if you guys said that prayer for the first time, welcome to the family of God. Chat, what you want to do now is you want to go get a Bible, right? Go get a Bible, because that really helps out a ton. I personally recommend the NLT version, New Living Translation. It's the one Billy Graham used. It's the one I used. One Jonathan Shuttlesworth uses. Great translation. It's easy to read. My aunt uses it. My brother uses it. Really, really good translation. And yeah, you can go to, I think, pretty much any bookstore. I know Books A Million has some. Walmart might have. I don't know. You can find some on Amazon too. But New Living Translation, right? Chat, I love you guys. Let me just speak a blessing over you again. God, thank you for everyone that watched tonight and is watching right now. I thank you that you lift every burden of concern and I thank you for making their yoke easy and their burden light. In Jesus' mighty name. Thank you for blessing them and showing them that you are real to them in a way that they know that you're real. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Chat, it is now 10:50. I've been streaming for 2 hours, almost 35 minutes. Chat, I love you guys. I'm going to head out. Appreciate y'all for watching today. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to like, subscribe, stream to a friend. Chat, I'll be making a new video, me reacting to the Take a Seat featuring Chris Hansen. It's going to be a cool thumbnail and cool video. And it's going to have no cuts, no edits. So everything's going to be legit, except one part. I was looking for screenshots of something while I was reacting to that. But that's the only thing that I'm going to cut out, is because it just took like 5 or 7 minutes or something like that. So, yep, that's the only cut that's going to be in the video, is just that cut out. And that's the only cut that's going to be in the video, is just that's cut out. Make sure the thumbnail ain't that one thumbnail. Yeah, this thumbnail so the thumbnail that I use for this stream isn't going to be the same thumbnail I use for the video. Alright. Yeah, chat. Appreciate y'all for being out here tonight, chat. Appreciate y'all for watching. As always, be good, do good, make good choices. I'll see y'all in the next live stream, alright? Good night. God bless. I'll see y'all in the next live stream. Good night. Bye. Oh, bye.